Hey, what's up, y'all? This your girl, Lady V, in the place to be. Here it is on this, I think it's Wednesday today, July the 7th, and I am still recuperating for over the weekend. I had a ball, y'all, okay? Um, New Orleans was a blast. I had a good time. But I'm back now in the mundane world, and here in Dallas trying to finish up this little vacay I got going on before I have to go back to work next week. So I just decided to go ahead and kind of give you the experience, kind of let you know what was going on behind the scenes, because I know I only provided a few snippets. But when I got there, I went ahead, got dressed, because we supposed to meet around 5 or 6 in the lobby. And we met up. We were supposed to go and walk down Bourbon that night, but we ended up getting on a party bus, and the dude drove us around, but he wasn't playing good music, so it was like a few songs here and a few songs there. We was getting it, but then it was most of us just sitting down. We couldn't just dance off of any damn thing. So we stopped to the store somewhere in the neighborhood, got some liquor. Still wasn't, really doing nothing too much. And so when we got back in the spot that we were at, it started to drizzle. So we were supposed to go walking, but everybody was like, it's midnight, it's wet, it's cold. I damn near slipped and fell. And so we just ended up going back to the room. Now, I slept by myself that whole time, even though I was in a double bedroom. It was only me. So I was like, okay, well, maybe, I'm not going to get a roommate. I was told I was going to, but, didn't know that they might have been delayed with the stuff that was going on with American Airlines or whatever. So I end up, I don't know. I mean, everything was a good vibe, but there was some times that I felt, ever since I've been on my spiritual journey, I have been awakened in a lot of things, especially here and here, okay? I've learned to heal myself. I'm still healing, though. I think a person's going to always heal until the day they don't breathe anymore. But I healed myself, and at least some of the traumas that I've experienced, I've released, let go, blessed, you know what I'm saying, did rituals, whatever the case may be, to not let it affect me in this moment in time. My name means happiness. It's Felicity, okay? So Felicity has to live up to her name, and even if nobody on the outside of me brings me happiness, I'm gonna always have happiness in me. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. Now, recently I have turned into an introvert as I've gotten older, but I am still, but I like to label myself as an ambivert, which is, sometimes you're an extrovert and sometimes you're an introvert. It just depends. You're not set in one mood or behavior or thought process. So I did feel that there was a few women at the conference that was not really feeling me. They was not receiving me. I mean, we're going to a divine feminine conference where divine, it means coming from divinity, means love, high vibrational things, peace, joy, upliftance, motivation, inspiration, all of that stuff. Okay? And feminine mean that we are women. We uplift each other, we love each other, we heal each other. You know what I'm saying? As we heal ourselves and things like that. But I didn't feel that from all of the women. And I know, I get it. There's billions of people on this earth. You're not going to match well or mesh well, get along well with everyone that you meet. But I did feel a lot of evil eye on me that day. in New Orleans. And I ain't never felt no real strong energies before until I got there. Now I knew a lot of people didn't receive me, didn't care for me too much, and that's when, when people don't really care for you, but they're still talking to you, maybe smiling at you, they're not really being sincere, and I felt it. I felt all of those energies, the two main people, well, the one main person that I came there to see was the tarot reader. I like her a lot, I like her personality, but I could tell that she was not receptive of me either. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because they look at it like, well, I don't really know you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as a empath, as a person who knows who she is, and that she knows that she's a good person with a good heart, no intentions to harm anyone. You know what I'm saying? But will defend myself if I have to, okay? Protect myself by all means, but most of the times I don't even have to because I have a whole spirit realm of protection going on. So, but still, you know what I mean? I came here for a mission. I know I came here as a light worker to help bring healing upon the earth, so as a light worker you are going to have to go through darkness so you can eliminate it, but at the same time, the evil eye is not something that is a good feeling, and I wish that it didn't happen at all, first of all, but definitely not to me, because if people really knew how I really feel in the inside, the emotions, this dude at the event was telling me about, he was saying, because my moon sign was in Aquarius, he told me, you love people, but you don't really like people. And I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. And that's just been over the years. Like when I was younger, I was so gullible and young and naive, innocent, childlike, that, I didn't care about that. If I ran into you and we talked, you were my friend. You know what I'm saying? And I was happy-go-lucky. I was free. This which was one of the things the dude also said that humans need to learn how to tap back into is their childlike abilities. Come from a child's place. You know what I'm saying? But the experiences that you have make that child have to grow up really fast and learn really fast ways of life to survive. And you're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall, but get back up. You know what I'm saying? You are here to learn these life lessons, but I am very glad that I even went to the event because it still helped me in my growth of spirituality. Just knowing that and feeling that those women all did not really feel for me like that. And I'm going to a divine feminine conference. I picked up on that so fast, and and it just it hurt me. It broke my heart because it was like, why? What was the point? And nobody's gonna ever admit it. They're gonna probably not say that they did that or felt that way. But like I said, you're talking to a fellow empathic person. So, I felt what I felt, But it's neither here nor there. If anything, it gave me just that much more of a push forward to be the best me that I know I am and can be and will be and shall be. You know what I'm saying? And, but either way, I had a good time. I know that I am elevating. I went, because I forgot to add this part, when we went to the Madame Laveau's museum in New Orleans. She's the one that is a very high, powerful voodoo priestess. It was like an energy, a very, very strong energy in one of the rooms in the back. So in the front, you walk in and, they got the voodoo dolls and the masks and the candles and all that stuff, little packets of herbs and all that. They got that in the front, and the stones and, the necklaces and all that. Then you go to the back, and then there's the bookshelves, and then they got a showcase of other stones. And so as soon as I walked past that threshold, I got this real strong sensation, like you know, my solar plexus was fucking buzzing. I got a little haziness over my eyes, you know what I'm saying? My forehead was, you know, throbbing and stuff, you know. So I was like, this is too strong for me. I got to get out of here. My breathing started rapidly increasing, so I got out of there. Now, I went and told a couple of girls or whatever when they asked me how it was. And so I waited a little bit, you know, before I tried it again. But one of the young ladies told me that there was a Baphomet statue in that room, and it was off to the right as soon as you walk in. Now, remind you, I came in that room looking left, so I'm looking to see what was over here. I was going to turn around, make my way back over this way. But as soon as I walked through the door, through the threshold, that's when I felt that energy like crazy. So when she said, oh yeah, there was a Baphomet case on the right side, and I was like, oh, is that what that was? So if anybody don't know what a Baphomet is, it's the Luciferian who they worship and stuff. And as above, so below statue, you know, with the horns and everything. And he usually helps, you know, they call it the devil, that, you know, and he worshiping the devil, because remember, you know, in tarot cards, that image is the devil. And so, yeah, so a lot of people say that that's a good entity to work with for certain situations or whatever. So apparently she used it, and from what I hear about Luciferian Satanism type stuff is that they do sacrifice a lot of human people and blood and, you know, and all this other stuff, you know, whether it's, you know, them pricking their finger or whatever the hell they do, you know, whatever. And so I guess that's what I felt, because it wasn't something that I felt like, oh my God, I'm scared, you know. It was more so like, damn, that's strong as hell. Like, what is that? You know, whatever it was, it did have me to step out of the building for a little bit. Okay. I ain't even finished the tour because there was still some more areas that I wanted to go look at. But then the security guard went ahead and let me go back in. So I went in, and I just stayed out of that room. And there was a cashier back there and everything. And she was like, you know, because the line was getting long and stuff. And so she's like, you know, you guys can check out here too. This register is free, whatever, whatever. And so a lot of people started going in there. So one of the girls called me to go in there with her. I said, I'm not stepping foot in there. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the one that I was working with, she was slow. But I was going to take however long she was going to take, because I was not going back in that room. So a couple of other females felt the same thing that I felt. And so then there was these two that was rooming together. And one of the girls, she stay out here in California, and I think the other one was from Georgia. And the one from Georgia, she is like a babe. She just started her spiritual journey, trying to learn about, you know, healing and all that stuff. And the other lady, I didn't really get her real story or how she became to be, but you could tell she had been going through things. And so they were roommates or whatever. And, you know, like I said, New Orleans is a very highly spiritual place. Okay, there's a lot of spiritual energy there, good, bad, and indifferent. So I can honestly say that since I stepped foot on in that area, in the French Quarters or whatever, my shit enhanced and got stronger, because I have never felt energy that strong before. So it might have strengthened me a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, which I'm all down for, okay? But I guess it also did it to the girl from Georgia, because she was saying that the one from California had two spirits attached to her. One was a short, round, light-skinned lady, and another one was a tall, big humanoid thing, like a shadow, but it didn't have no eyes. And so she was horrified. The way she talked about it, the way she was describing everything, looked like she was about to cry, and she was wanting them to move her out of the room. And they wouldn't move her out the room, so she ended up leaving early. But yeah, so it you know, the place was live, I ain't gonna lie. But I was just a little disappointed, because I really wanted to connect as a sisterhood. And I know that I was a little standoffish only because I knew that I was not being received well, you know, and that's the only reason why I did that. And it just kind of, it hurt my feelings, but you know, life goes on. I've been doing this solo dolo for so long, you know, I can't really worry about how people feel about me, because I know who I am at the end of the day, and how somebody else's feel about me ain't the way I feel about me. So it really does not matter at the end of the day. But I just hate that, you know, that I had to feel that way at an event that I felt was supposed to be about, you know, sisterhood and unionhood and stuff like that. I mean, nobody mistreated anybody, you know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong, you know, but you can tell who was fake with me. I can't say, you know, because everybody else, it was kind of cliquish a little bit, you know, and I'm the newbie, I guess. I mean, I wasn't the only one that was new there, but, you know, I wasn't received well. But at the same time, I was just being me, authentic V. Okay. And so you're going to experience those type of things on your journey when you start to ascend and elevate. But don't let that stop you or worry you in any kind of way. Because to me, just experiencing all of that went down, and I loved every bit of it, it didn't do nothing but raise my frequency up just that much fucking higher. Okay. So now that has like struck a creative chord in my mind. Okay. Oh, that's not the last of Lady V that people gonna see. Okay. But at the end of the day, I send nothing but love, light, and truth. Like I said, everybody's not gonna receive you. You know, they may not even know why. But whatever the case may be, as long as you, this is why self-love is so important. Because there are going to be people who are against you, and they don't even have a reason. And if they do have a reason, sometimes they might have to do a reason for somebody else, because that's their friend or their family or whatever. So they got people not liking you because they don't like you type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about that. You know, I'm going to get my respect. Okay? You don't have to like me, and that's fine. I would love for you to like me, though. But if you choose not to, I mean, I still have to continue to live my life, you know, and that's how you have to look at it. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody or make nobody feel low then, because I don't operate like that. I'm not a low frequency type of person. So, you know, I don't know what to say about that, but, you know, I'm going to keep doing me. So anybody else who feel that way, just keep doing you. Keep being of love, light, and truth. You know what I'm saying? Because that's pretty much what this world need, like, most definitely right now. Okay, all this hate and jealousy and envy and evil eye and all that bullshit, that low vibrational devil energy type shit, I'm not for that. Okay, I'm just, you know, I do have archangels that are around me. They have always been, because I'm supposed to come down here for a purpose and a reason and a mission, and it has to be fulfilled, and so it will. As long as people know that. But I love me regardless. And I might be hearing information that doesn't make me happy. I might be hearing information that saddens me. But at the end of the day, the mission has to be fulfilled and life still goes on. You know? Just don't disrespect me or, you know, blatantly mistreat me or my family. You know? We can all get to, you know, get along without no chaos and confusion and trauma and drama. You know, I don't know what people see when they you know, they see me. I don't know what energies people pick up off of me, because I know I'm not a negative person, and I know I'm not a low vibrational person. So I don't know what people feel when they run across my path, but most of the time it's just for that reason, just to run across my path, you know. And once I've embraced that and realized that everybody's not meant to stick around, everybody's not meant to stay, you know, what that dude said when he said I had to learn how to love with detachment. I get it now, because I'm the type of person that I love so strong. I do attach to people because I want you to feel the love. I want you to reciprocate the love. You know what I'm saying? Friendships, you know, relationships, you know, whatever. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a loving person. I feel like, love brings joy, happiness, peace, prosperity, abundance. That's what I feel. But everybody, and that's the thing. That's the hard part, because it's like I would like people to feel that way and think that way. But the reality is that they don't. Does that stop you from being who you are and still loving no matter what? No. You keep loving yourself through the pain. You are a healer. This is your avatar body that was lent to you until you evolve. Take care of it. You don't expect the outside people to take care of your body that you live in. You take care of it. And if that means disassociating yourself from the world and from people, places, and things to be able to do that, there's billions of people here, so all you have is memories, and all you're going to keep is memories. What memories do you want to keep? The good ones or the bad ones? Release the bad ones, but realize the growth that you've had since those times. No matter how recent, no matter how long ago. Are you still that person? Are you still living that way? Are you still thinking those thoughts? Who are you today? Did you progress? Because every day of your life, you should be progressing and improving yourselves. Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, romantically, and sexually. If you're not doing that, then what the hell are you doing? This is probably why the depopulation is happening, because a lot of people ain't doing anything to uplift themselves. They're taking up space. I'm not saying that people should be dying for that reason, but if you're not taking care of the world, which is also taking care of yourself, which is also taking care of the earth that we are learning our life lessons on, then, what are you here for? And why are you going to keep coming back once you leave this motherfucker? Because this is where you're going to come and keep learning the shit that you're supposed to learn while you're here. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't want to come back here. I've learned enough I need to know. And, I don't want to come back on hell on earth again. I don't give a damn about it if it's a human, a fucking animal, an insect, an amphibian. I don't give a damn. Dinosaur. I don't give a shit. I don't want to come back. My soul is like learning its lessons here now as much as it can, so it can ascend and not have to be here for a while, if at all. So I'm gonna be the beautiful person that I'm meant to be, inside and out, and I'm gonna leave my mark. How it is left on people is totally up to that person. You know what I mean? But I am divine, okay? And highly favored and blessed and protected. Infinity and beyond. And I stand in that power, and I can't help that. But I really wish humanity will have that same energy too. And I believe if they make that choice and that decision, then it shall be. It's really simple. We all been hurt. We all gone through something that should have tore us down and fucked us up for life. But we still here breathing and living and talking and eating and going and dressing and showering and shitting and pissing and cussing and fussing and fucking, and we doing everything. So you should be able to be doing something different today than what you was doing yesterday, so that you can ascend and get the fuck up off this fucking planet in a way that you don't have to come back to this bitch. If that's what you want to do or not, I don't know. I'm just speaking for myself off that part. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I just wanted to give y'all that little part. I love my journey. Don't get me wrong. I love my journey. And I'm learning that my pain is my growth. And as long as I'm tapped in spiritually, then everything else is taken care of. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I live by. That's what I'm going by, and that's how it's going to be. Now, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? I hope you guys have a blessed, wonderful Wednesday, and enjoy your summer. Have fun. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Take care of yourselves, especially your heart. Self-love. Peace.